Patience is a virtue. Patience is 100% a virtue. It's a necessity. And I struggle with it more than any other thing in my life. I struggle with patience because I am an only child, don't have any siblings. Part of being an only child is the fact that naturally you're going to get spoiled at least a little bit. If not by your parents, by your grandparents and your other relatives, right? Because a lot of people see you as like the golden child. And that comes with its detriments because you start to develop this mindset of like entitlement. And you think that you need to have everything and you need to have it right now. I need it now, I need it now, I need it now, 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 now. But the problem is that there's no fast track to life. And anything that you want, anything you desire to have, you got to work for it, right? It's not just going to fall in your lap. Nobody's going to give you the life that you want, right? And so I struggle with enjoying the space between now and where I want to go, where I am right now and where I want to go. And you have to enjoy every step to the staircase. You have to embrace it. You have to savor it, right? Because life is a process. And I struggle with that a lot because surely if I could just snap my fingers and immediately have the life that I want, that's exactly what I would do. But life doesn't work that way. And so you have to have patience. Whether it comes to gaining more money, developing a skill, losing weight, better communication skills, moving up in your job, whatever it is, right? Whatever your thing is, you got to have patience. Because if you don't have patience, then you're never, first of all, you're not going to be able to practice gratitude. You're not going to be grateful for where you are right now and what you do have, because I guarantee you, you have a lot more blessings than you realize. But also, you're not going to want to work for anything because he's like, oh God, it's too hard. And I struggle with that. And I'm working on it. It was brought to my awareness a couple of days ago. You have to learn to enjoy the process. And that's hard for a lot of people. It's hard for me. But you just have to fucking do it. Like right now, I'm outside in these beautiful trees, right? You know, it makes me want to get naked and walk through the Garden of Eden, being around all this nature and wildlife. But, you know, I don't want to scare anyone. I'm just kidding. I couldn't scare anyone. I'm too sexy. Anyway, that's a whole nother. We could talk about my nakedness in another video. I actually have a short from a while ago where I took my shirt off on camera, and it was very popular. I got a lot of positive feedback. There was a little bit of negative, but you know, we don't pay attention to that. There was a couple of negative comments, but we don't really care. We're not interested in all of that. What we are interested, however, is evolution. And you have to embrace every stage of evolution, because if you don't have to work for something, then you don't really see the value in it. We've become an instant gratification society because everything is just push button access, right? If you want food, you don't even have to get up and leave the house, right? We got DoorDash, we got Uber Eats, we got Grubhub, we got all these delivery apps where we can just go in our phone and order food and have it delivered to us. Same with groceries. We don't have to go out and get groceries anymore. We have an endless supply of entertainment with Netflix and Hulu and God knows what else, right? We have the internet, which is constant stimulus. So anytime we need a dopamine release, we have it right at our fingertips. So we've gotten to an era, we've reached a time in human civilization where people have become more lazy and more gluttonous and more spoiled than they've ever become. And so now people don't really have patience anymore. They don't have any patience because why would they? They don't have to. But contrary to that, that's why the depression rates are up. That's why the anxiety and the suicidal rates and all of that stuff, that's why we are so unhappy. Because it's within the human spirit to seek out struggle, right? Because our ancestors were hunters and gatherers, and if they wanted food, they had to go out and kill it. We don't live in that world anymore. You know, we live in a world where the vast majority of people don't have to go out and kill the food, right? And so most people don't really have to work for anything. And hence the reason why people are so impatient. And so if you have to wait for anything, for any extended period of time, if there's a delay between, like, let's say you go out and you order food, right? Like the other day, this was actually yesterday, I was doing a Grubhub delivery because I do Grubhub. And I showed up to China Star, which is a little Chinese restaurant. It's really, really good. It's in Berea, South Carolina, if you're from there. But they have really good Chinese food. Anyway, I showed up there for a delivery, and it took a while. It took like 20 to 30 minutes. And I was sitting there and I was starting to get uncomfortable thinking, oh my God, I need the food. I need it right now. I need it now. And I got to thinking about how many people go to a restaurant nowadays and they start to get really impatient about having to wait for the food or, you know, for anything really. The best things in life have a delay. Because if you're cooking a full course entree on Thanksgiving, right, it's a very slow cooked meal, right? The turkey and the ham and the stuffing and everything else, it's going to take all day to cook. Whereas if you go through McDonald's, you know what you're getting. You're getting crap. You're going through a drive-through. You're getting 2 slabs of shit in between 2 buns with cheap-ass Thousand Island dressing, and you're getting crap, right? You know what you're getting, but it's convenient, right? It's quick, it's convenient, it's right out of your way, but how good is it? Not very good. So fast food is quick, it's easy, it's not very good quality. But a slow cooked meal, let me tell you something, you may wait all day for that meal. But once you get that meal, you ain't gonna regret eating it. I can tell you that. You ain't gonna regret waiting for that meal. I'm just saying. There's an old saying, good things come to people who wait. It's kind of true. But anyway, that's it for this video. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you would be so kind as to tell me how beautiful I am and how I'm smart and amazing and funny and just wonderful, go ahead and leave that in the comments section. I always appreciate having my ego boosted. If you're going through a hard time in life, you know, wipe the dust off your dick, eat a roast beef sandwich, and get back in the game. All right, I love you all, and I will see you in the next video.